Hello guys, it's been a long time. Today we're back with the monthly championship of June. We're gonna be looking at QQ versus mAT. Save your cheers against OK players. Before we head into the game, we're gonna be looking at builds of the two teams. There they are. So we have QQ playing what was pretty meta this month. Triple melee, double mesmer, as people call it. So you have number one, classical Baltha dervish with stance remove, which is pretty handy in this flux because, as you can see, lots of pretty much all monks, sorry, have dark escape. So it's really useful to remove the dark escapes. Um, a classical E-Smash Warrior, as you see them every month, pretty much. A Lyssa dervish. Important thing to note is that Lyssa dervish, together with the June Flux, makes it pretty good. It's a pretty strong option. We have Shadowstorm Mesmer, which wasn't that meta. It's been played a couple times in the month. I didn't really like it, but it's really good at shutting down Ellies, stripping them down, and defending the Lyssa dervish, which was meta in this flux. A classical E-Surge Mesmer, which I guess wasn't fluxed, but maybe I'm mistaken. A PNH Prot Monk, which is very standard for this month, and two Healing Burst healers as pretty much every month. And on the opposite side, OK players, meh, they're playing Singust. So two Way of the Assassin scenes with two conjurers, two Gust Ellies to put Gust on the scenes to speed them up with lots of KDs. You can see Gale, you can see Shock. They have lots of KDs. And PI Mesmer, so even more KDs with Shaman Diversion, which is pretty meta this month because of the Flux. And the backline is pretty much the same as QQ, minus some differences, but nothing too shabby, if I may say. Um, Two very strong build for this Flux. Um, the Singust, obviously, as in every Flux, is a very deadly build. It's really hard to hold the pressure of that build, so we're gonna be looking at them maybe trying to kill people very fast. And the triple melee double mesmer is a more versatile build where you can actually speed off your Lyssa dervish. You can run flags. You can do many things. It's a good all-around build, even though it's not as good as Singust in some areas of the game. Uh, so let's jump into the game now. Let's see how the game happens. The map was Warriors. So it's one of the pretty good maps for Gust. I don't think it's the best map for Gust either. It's pretty good because you have choke points, as you can see here. Uh, Really narrow points where people may ball up and you may do a lot of damage. So it's good for that matter. But other than that, it's not that good because I think flags are easily around backdoor in this map. And that's not something you really like when you play Gusts. You like to have the enemy run the flag through you and not behind you. But let's see how it pans out. I will give it to Meh, even if I didn't know the results and stuff. I think the build is very strong. I think they have the better team. I think they may have the better players. So let's say they're the favorites in the map, the match. Sorry. Um, we see the Lyssa dervish running back the flag, the repair kit. Sorry. While you see the Gust team doesn't care about the repair kit. They just leave it here, which is not a bad thing actually. And already we can see some weird thing happening. Why is QQ going back without flagging? That's very weird. Might as well start the flag game with your build because you don't wanna, yeah, you don't wanna hold the flag against the singust. So we can see meh flags actually. That's interesting. And QQ is already going back to the base. Do they look to turtle already? That would be. I don't think that would be a bad call. They don't want to try. They don't want to take DP. The common mistake people do is that they try their luck before turtling, and when you do that, you can accumulate death penalty, which makes your 26, 28 game way harder than it could have been if you decided to actually turtle right from the get-go. So in that matter, I think it's not a bad call, but I don't think it's for their sake. I don't think it's the way to go. I don't think they should do that. I don't think they have any particular advantage at 26. So if you think about it, if you have no advantage going to 26, why would you wait for it and not try something else before? So that's a very questionable decision from QQ. I guess it's better than going in and dying and then deciding to turtle. But I wouldn't have done that if I were them. I think they were a bit scared, and that's understandable. That's the semi-finals. I think maybe I'm wrong, but many players may have never gotten that far in an mAT. It's actually pretty important game for some of those players. So maybe depression is adding up too, and which make them decide that they don't want to try their luck and just kind of wait for 26 and I guess at this point try out their luck. So in that situation, I would guess that May is pretty happy. It doesn't mean they're gonna stay there and not push either. Maybe they feel like they want to make something happen beforehand, before 26, that is. Um, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just stand there and maybe go forward around 24 or something to have positional advantage. But maybe they will prove me wrong and just go in and be manly. But I really can't guess at that point. I think they shouldn't, but at the same time, maybe you can think you can do it and get away with it. Maybe try to snipe some knights off QQ. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna. It looks like they're gonna hold at this point. Like they're gonna stand their ground and not push. Can't really blame them. Oh, and we're back. Apparently, OK player is gonna push and keep someone on the other side to maybe fire catapult if they would go front. And you can see QQ already taking a death. What was that? I don't know, 10 seconds gameplay, maybe 15 seconds, and they already take a death on their tankiest target. Oh my god! And I'm sorry for the observer, by the way. It's pretty buggy. It's like going all over the place. But you can clearly see that QQ is getting destroyed. And you can now understand why they didn't want anything to do with that 8v8. Um, they are getting simply destroyed in the base with NPC aggro, everything. Like they were literally exploded. I guess he didn't switch to shield set either. So at this point, as I was saying before, Meh is happy to happy to wait too, because I think they have a better 28. But um, at this point, they're even happier to stay because they actually killed the knight and they DP'd their front. So this is even better. They could, if they want to play it safe, they could legit just wait it out now and don't do anything. Maybe they're gonna be greedy and go in again because I mean, look at it. They went in. It paid really good without them. It wasn't even dangerous, you know. There was no counterparts. They just went in, got what they wanted to get, and that was it. No risk taken. So I think they're gonna go in again with the same strategy. Leave number 8 here. So now what QQ should be doing is that they should be rushing them in the face because they have only 2 monks. But instead they're gonna be waiting in the base. I don't like that, of course. The Lyssa is going away. So QQ is finally in a spot they should be with their Lyssa having the 8 pulled back. I'm not sure what May's doing right now. This guy probably doesn't have a snare, or does he? And knowing that, they shouldn't chase a Zuridev like they're doing. I think it's very questionable. I don't really get it. I mean, they shouldn't be able to kill him this way. Not if QQ monks play accordingly. Or they're gonna block maybe. That's good, that's good. That's a good thought. Okay, so I guess he's dead. Good job. I don't think you should ever get blocked like this. But at the same time, they if even if they would have blocked the gate properly, they wouldn't have let him go out. So I guess there was nothing he could do. I'm surprised by this call, but it actually worked. So good job to Meh. It's pretty good. I don't think it would have worked. They haven't killed him after time, so I guess they're gonna rush out front now and play 8 vs 7. They just have to pay attention to the flag, but that's about it. I mean, at this point, they could push in, and if this guy runs the flag, just send their 8 back to flag it. They have to be careful. They don't have the Ellie when they're pushing, so it's actually gonna be they're actually gonna be less powerful. But they have a whole minute to make something happen. And there's barely any way QQ can do about it. Oh my god, the knight just dies straight away in a heartbeat. It feels like QQ can absolutely not answer to those scenes. Wherever they go, they just make something happen. Oh, this warrior has to be very careful this time. He has to kite like he's doing because otherwise he's gonna be 30 and that's gonna be very bad. Same for this dervish. You really have to kite those scenes when they start pounding you. They're too dangerous for you to just eat them, especially when you have both on them, both on you. I mean. Okay, so no Mei is gonna pull out. Honestly, I don't see why. They killed all NPCs, but that archer, they have everyone. I guess they want to do some catapult play, but I don't think it's needed. I think they're just gonna stall the game like this. Like you're not gonna get anything out of it. QQ is not gonna go out, and you're gonna be in that same spot you were. And looking at all they play, I don't think they wanted to go to 28. Like, I think they would rather finish it earlier because, well, they got better thing to do apparently. So I don't really understand that reason to pull out. I guess they're gonna do the same thing again, go out the back way and leave 8 at the catapults.
Channel switched.
Sorry for that. Um, So yeah, at this point, I'm not sure May thinks. It seems like they have multiple people talking because they're not sure if they should push or if it's greedy to push at this point or like it feels like they have multiple ideas in their head right now. Maybe I'm wrong. So they're gonna do the same shot as they've been doing, and QQ is gonna answer the same way as they've been doing. Oh, actually, this guy grabs the flag. Finally, drop it, drop it. No, don't go back. Drop it. Could have flagged through, honestly. Yeah, I think QQ has played the flag game very bad this game. They haven't. I don't think they've capped a single flag in 13 minutes, which is. Oh, I think this guy just got diverted fleeting stability. Um, I don't think they've capped any flag whatsoever in the whole game, and that's really not something you want to be doing. Um, I guess they're at this point they're just desperate and gonna 8v8, like straight up 8v8, no flag running, no pulling 8 away, just 8v8. I would guess they're gonna regret it pretty soon. I would guess this guy could be dying very soon if they decide so. Oh, they're actually going for the Lyssa dervish. That's interesting. Oh, there you go. There you go. I predicted it. Yeah, the dervish is always an easy target to go for. Some of them don't kite when they see you arrive, and they're yeah, they're just squishy. They're not that squishy, but they're squishy enough for you to just one-shot them with two scenes. So yeah, at this point, I think this guy is 30, at least 30. This guy, I think he's 15. But they're starting to accumulate serious death penalty right at this point. And they have no NPCs anymore, except this archer. So yeah, I think it's really bad for them. This guy's going out. I guess he's gonna flag, but he's not retry. He's not gonna retry the meh flag. So I won't say it's useless, but it's not that useful. What is he doing? Oh, that was really questionable. He actually wanted to retry it, but he took like he stopped using everything he has in his bar to do that, and that's another death. And it wasn't really useful because they had the backup flag. So yeah, Meh should be running another flag now if they want to play this carefully. Wait out, run another flag for in case something like that happens once again, and push in. But I feel like Meh is really disrespecting QQ. I mean, I think they have for most of the game. They're not scared. You can see it in their strategy, in their calls, even there when they're not running a backup flag. You can see that they believe they can take this game away way sooner than 28. And for now, it's working pretty good for them. I can't really blame them to be cocky, even though it's the mAT. And decisions like that can bite you afterwards if you die, or if the enemy decides to flag through you, and they manage to do it without dying this time. Pack kill. I think this guy is 45 right now. Yep, he's 45. So this could be game. I mean, does this go to 28? I'm not sure. Dervish is trying to go away again. Is he gonna be able to do so? I don't think so. I'm not sure what they're chasing him this time. I mean, it worked last time, don't get me wrong, and it should be okay this time too, but they're gonna have trouble catching him. Oh, what the fuck is he doing? Okay. Okay, that's really questionable. That wasn't what I expected. And so, I guess this guy is now 30, maybe 45, I'm not sure, I lost track. This guy is 45. So now even the Lyssa dervish, which is arguably one of the hardest target to kill for the singust, even that guy is gonna be an easy target. So this guy apparently wants to be 30. Okay, I think at this point they're trolling. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing. Did they give up? Two of them resigned, but that was long ago, no? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure what this guy ran through like that alone without a flag. I'm not sure what he was trying to accomplish. But yeah, at this point, it smells very bad for QQ. And when you think about it, Mess' decision to actually push and not wait for 26 in that case was very good because if they had waited for 28, sure, I think they would have had the upper hand, but at least QQ would have had nobody DP'd. The decision for them to actually push it and not wait it out actually paid off. You can see it. They killed, I can't be asked to count, but they killed at least like 10 people at the very least, and they emptied out the base. So that was definitely a good goal. You can see QQ is attempting a Lord Rush, I think. So that's, I guess, Desperate Times call for Desperate Measures. I'm actually surprised they got so far off with Meh being so far behind. So they're gonna kill the knights, I guess. Oh, they're gonna kill 8 as well. So it's not a flawless. Good job. That's actually something. They killed one knight, and but I think this guy is 16 now. This guy is 16 as well. Okay, so oh no, the 58. My bad, because they gained 2 moral by killing someone. So if they didn't kill that guy, you would have the dervish here and the dervish here being 60s in the opponent's base, which would have been complete game. And now we see a Mesmer actually is gonna get time killed. No, oh, okay, they don't care for it. They're just gonna kill him now. Oh, so the dervish actually succeed. I missed out on a death of his. The game has gone pretty crazy since QQ started to leave their base, as you would expect. But no biggie for Meh. They just took a death on 8, which was affordable. Lost a knight, but that was to succeed the dervish in their base, so that was worth it all day. So no, at this point, I don't see QQ coming back from this. You can see they're trying desperate things at this point, like why not push 2 monks in the enemy base? Mei is actually playing it safe and following them, but they could have decided to rush the Lord with the damage, and it would have been game over too. Nothing QQ could have done about it. But I guess Mei's call to follow them is actually 100% win, and rushing their Lord is actually not 100% win. So I guess it's the better call. But no, they're gonna be taking death. You cannot survive off doing such a move. Oh, they're gonna shoot with the catapult, so shields up. Shields up, mister. Good job. No death. Good job from me. Everybody switching out to shields. And QQ is dying off this. I think this guy is starting to be pretty DP'd now. Probably 30 or something. Uh, yeah, this guy needs to die soon. I think they're gonna time him. Yep, I think they're looking to time him. Doesn't look like he has a death set. Oh, he's actually running away with the Dark Escapes. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Maybe he's not gonna die. Oh, he's actually not. He's died. He died. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was close though. That was well played from him to activate Dark Escape in that way. Very good job. Could have gotten away. That's unfortunate. This guy is gonna hide. I think this is the guy that's 58 DP, if I'm not mistaken. Mesmer is here, but this guy doesn't have a rest sig. If unless I'm wrong, but I don't think he has a rest sig. Oh, are they so ahead though? Like, oh, are they so ahead of this guy, the number 8? That's crazy that they have such a head start. This guy, if this guy does from the NPCs, yeah. This game is so funny. This is actually a funny game. They managed to kill the bodyguard, which isn't bad, honestly, at this point. Because if they manage to load rush, they're gonna be able to kill the lord very fast. If this guy dies, I think QQ resigns though, and I think he's dead. So I think I can see QQ resigning now, or they're very stubborn and they never give up, which is a good thing. But if I'm not mistaken, this guy is 60, this guy is 60, this guy at least is 45, I think. This guy is 30, this guy is 30 at least. So yeah, I don't see them coming back from this. You can see the moral is so low. They have an average moral of below 30. So rough game. Yep, this guy is actually 60'd. This guy actually just died after time. This is game. I think I can only see QQ trolling at this point to not resign and run around like that. Or they're really that desperate, but I think they understand now that they lost. There's no way you come back from this. So I guess Meh is gonna finish. Good job from Meh. I think little disrespect from them because they believe they're better, so they forced things to happen. They managed to do it, so that's 100% a good call because it worked. Maybe it wouldn't have against a stronger team. I don't know. Nobody knows, but it worked there. I don't agree with QQ's tactics at all. I don't think turtling right from the get-go is a good thing. I don't think doing what they've done after the turtle was good either. They, I don't think they capped the flag once. Oh, actually they did once, but he died for it, and QQ made the backup. I mean, QQ's flag game was really underwhelming, and this is, in my opinion, the most important part of the game when you're playing somewhat of a balanced build like they are against a gimmick build like singust is. If you fuck up your flag game like they did, um, you're basically already a foot in the grave. And yep, May definitely deserve to win that game. Uh, QQ deserved to lose it. Definitely, they could have done so much better. I think they learned a lot from it, and they won't do the same mistakes in the future. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing a couple more games before they go off the observer. If you really want some of the games commentated, be sure to maybe comment in the video for any game you want to be seeing. I haven't looked at them, so I don't know which games are cool to watch and commentate. So feel free to message me about it. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.